So these are some tips that I have for any middle schoolers right now watching this video, because I know there's a lot of you that are subscribed to my channel. These are some tips. These are some geometry tips. Um, I'm kind of a smarter guy. I am in college to become a professional geometrist, and so these are some of the tips I'm passing on to you. Just making your life a little bit easier. Just making it so that you have to struggle just a little bit less, so that your plate isn't quite so full in the seventh grade. That kind of uh, that kind of stress can be really harmful to a person. I myself in seventh grade, a lot of struggles, a lot of stuff going on. Um, the workload was kind of overwhelming, honestly. So my goal here, help you guys just kind of smooth that over, make it a little easier for you, just so you can enjoy your life more at a difficult point in your life. So, first tip number one, probably the first thing that you'll have to do in a geometry class is to draw a circle. Now, you think about this, you think drawing a circle, okay, that's probably pretty easy. It's a bit trickier than you think, especially in the geometrical sense, because you're trying to make a mathematical circle, one that is, you can measure it, you can find the radius, find the diameter, and these are kind of some more advanced terms, so you might not know what those mean, but you'll learn in time. Um, but you're going to do all these kinds of mathematical, scientific, all this kind of advanced stuff to the circle. So just your run of the mill boo rip isn't going to work too good. So what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to put your pencil case onto the sheet of paper that you're drawing the circle on. Put it flat on it like that. What you're going to do, you're going to take your pencil and you're going to trace it on the edge of the pencil case. And you're going to turn the pencil case 360 degrees and keep your pencil on there and tracing that whole time. And you'll end up with a perfect circle. So that's tip number one for circles. Another thing you're going to be doing in geometry class, triangles. Now, personally, like I said back in seventh grade, triangles were my arch nemesis. But now that I'm older, now that I'm wiser, now that I've got this stuff in my head, I love the little buggers. I think triangles are a lot of fun. They're just a fun shape. A lot of stuff. They got three sides. What other shape has that? They're just so much fun to be with triangles. I just love them a lot. So in geometry class, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to actually be able to take apart a triangle, not dissimilar to how someone would kind of take parts out of a car. And this is probably one of the most complicated things you have to do in geometry class. So if you've got this down, you're pretty much set. So that's why it's good to kind of give you guys some little assistance on this one. So what you got to do is you got to unscrew the top point first of all. Now they'll probably provide you with screwdrivers in class, but if they don't, you're probably going to want to bring Phillips 3-inch flathead. That'll probably be the correct size, unless your school uses some kind of weird nails for their triangles. Um, but generally speaking, that'll work for you. But take that on a case by case basis if you know that is not the correct screwdriver for what your school does. Um, so you unscrew the top one. That's easy enough. Then the issue becomes you have to fill the triangle up with water. Um, and considering the fact that it's a one-dimensional shape, um, that can be hard because there is no back to it. So you got to balance the water on the line of the triangle, which is easier said than done, definitely. Um, but the trick of it is you got to make sure that it's level. You got to make sure that the triangle's level, and then it'll be easier than you would expect. And then after the water is up there, the rest of the triangle will dissolve into salt, and then you'll be good. That'll be an A+ on that project. So I hope I helped you out, guys. Tricks and tips you need to know to get past seventh grade. Check in the next week for my series I'm going to do on seventh grade English. Hamlet, debunked